Here we go, our first attempt at the brand new Shield Hero Labyrinth, and this could be my first time even beating and clearing a Labyrinth since the first iteration of the Labyrinth. I didn't even go ahead and finish it. I missed out on the card, which I am very, very disappointed. I'm really hoping they go ahead and bring that one back in a later iteration, but hey, apparently they've done a whole bunch of balances and tweaks to this as well, so certain stages might be easier, certain things might be nerfed, buffed, etc. But we'll see how things go. Apparently as well, we're able to, yes, get Kizuna right off the bat, so definitely want to start off with that one there. Haven't gone ahead and purchased any of her costumes. After how terribly the summons went, all that kind of stuff, I had to go ahead and do 2 rotations just to make sure I at least got all of the characters. So unfortunately, all of the characters are 1/6. Except for Naofumi, I do have him 2/6, but still nothing to brag about by any means. I still can't believe how those summons went. They were absolutely heartbreaking. If you guys think your summons went bad, I please advise you go over and check that video, because it was something, that's for sure. I pretty much ended up skipping so many multis because we went something like 8 multis in a row, something of some absurd number like that without getting any SSRs. So man, I'm still surprised they haven't gone ahead and buffed the SSR rate up from 3%. It's something they should do. I feel like 5% is a little bit more of an acceptable number, but the game is pretty free to play. We've been given 100 gems for the club for free, so definitely helps out there. And this character is a whole lot of fun as well. This is the only character I haven't gone ahead and leveled up either. I'm looking to get showcases out with the other characters first. Let's see, for our first passive here, I mean, that is very, very good, that first one. Decrease all enemies' regeneration rate, recovery rate, and life by 3% for each ally on the battlefield. That is also very nice. Increase crit chance by 20%. I mean, lifesteal is very, very important. I think I might go for the damage increase. I'm probably going ahead and massively throwing right there. And I think I might go ahead and take the levels as well. Damn, it's been a hot minute since I've gone ahead and done one of these as well. And probably not the greatest. Well, I may go ahead and pick King, because does he not have the heal card, or am I thinking about a different King? I must be. This is a little rough. I mean, Alessia is at least going to have that revive passive going for us, so maybe the best bet for the time being, and then we'll see if we can go for one of these passive ones here. But now, these game modes are a whole lot of fun, kind of something that you can jump in from the second you make an account and go ahead and clear a bunch of stages, so we'll see. Hopefully I don't end up completely flopping this first floor and losing it for myself. Do I end up just going for the same turn here? Because having this card here, that should level it up to level 2, because we're doing the attack and then they'll both get that passive stat buff. I don't know if I should be throwing that out straight away for giving us extra survivability, or if I should wait for level 3. Because it is only basic stats, so I'm not going to be getting lifesteal or anything like that from it. Oh, perfect, and we can finish her off. Man, having the Pierce card, she's doing really good damage in these earlier phases. I could only imagine this is going to go ahead and drop off a lot within some of the later ones, so we may end up subbing her out for a different character, but I've heard if you simply use a full Shioho team, you can go ahead and get through this one pretty easily, so kind of what I'm going to be going for here. If you have any passives, anything like that pop up for the Shield Hero, I may go for it. Decrease all enemies' attack by 4% for each ally on the battlefield. That's very, very strong. Increases the hero's damage dealt using skills by 30%. Is less than 30%. Gonna have to go for that one there. Whole lot of damage reduction early off in this one here. What was this one here for? A revive? We don't need that as of yet. I definitely want the ult levels. We may have to go for this right one here. I've seen heaps of people get 6/6 stuff like that before they even finish the second floor, so using stuff like the 1, or I believe we can also get Freya in this one as well, so the death effect could be very, very strong for that Mon Spitfire, who does end up being red as well. Go for this here. This will maximize our card draw as well. It's probably going to be the best play. Yeah, other than this, we do of course have the Kyo boss. I forgot what his last name is. Not the Kyo that we saw from the Terry collab. For some reason I'm forgetting the name, but I really, really enjoyed that event. It's a little bit easier than some of the other ones. There's less of a gimmick, more so just use really, really strong characters and you can get away with it just fine. Go for this here. That'll give her ultimate, and then we can kind of just throw that off, finish things. Is she gonna kill anyone with this one here? No. Yeah, I really like that boss. I should have gone ahead and used the Molecular card. I was thinking we'd at least finish off Kane there. Let's see, and you're only single target, aren't you? On all enemies, never mind. Okay, so we can finish things off. Do I want to attack with the Molecular first to get a little bit of lifesteal? For some reason I'm having doubts in my mind that I'll kill everyone here with the ultimate. Yeah, sweet. I wanted the safety there more than anything else. Perfect. And apparently the shop's been nerfed, so I think it's the amount of levels and stuff you get is decreased, but some of these stages as well are a little bit easier. Increase basic stats while on the battlefield by 30% if they have different attributes. Increase basic stats if they're all of different races. I think the attributes one is going to be just a tad bit better. That's also going to mean we're going to need to sub out the Molluscular a little bit sooner than expected. Perfect, we get our 2-6. Yeah, the main thing I've been hearing everyone say is you don't want to go ahead and skip out levels on these because you can very easily get caught level 60, 80, stuff like that on those final phases on the final boss fight and just get absolutely clapped. But yeah, because the main reason I was having with that other one is the amount of times I died, even on the first boss, the Captain Meliodas, his counters were insane. I felt like it was just really, really difficult. I just wanted to go ahead and use my characters that I'd been grinding up for ages and just absolutely floor everything, but that wasn't the case. And then even when I struggled to get through Meliodas, by the time I got to drill, if I wasn't going first, I simply just lost the fight. So it ended up taking way too much time, and I'm not a huge fan of things that I can't guarantee myself a win in. I know if I had gone ahead and spent enough time doing it, I eventually would have gone ahead and got my win, but it's the same with the Wolves. I'll go ahead, I'll do stage 1 and I'll do stage 2, but spending all that extra time for something that I could end up wasting hours on, not really worth it to me. We'll go ahead. By the end of this year, I can imagine, or latest January, we'll get I'm sure it'll be before Christmas, something like that. We'll get another Ragnarok hero, and they'll hopefully be the final thing, or even a Holy Relic to make the Skull and Hardy event that much easier, because at this point, even with Thonar, this is still just a tad bit difficult. I've been hearing things about what's the unit I'm looking for here? Tall, Goth Mummy, Ice Lady. Oh my god, why can't I think of her name? I'm at a complete loss for words right now. Skadi, that's the one. Apparently the Skadi team is very, very strong for that one. What are these characters, man? I suppose I'm gonna have to go ahead and use one of them. This might be the go. I know I did go for the completely different attributes thing, but it might have to be the go, because if we get to this boss fight and we don't have enough CC, it's gonna be real troublesome. Enhance all heroes levels. And this is gonna be an acquire or switch hero. I think this might be, or we could go for another passive. This fight's going to be a little bit easier. We have Kizuna and Molluscular starting to get a little bit low, so an easy fight might be for the better. Coming up against Dreyfus in the gang. Let's see. Not like we can get any card merges either. Let's go 1, 2, and suppose we'll go for the drain. Why not? We probably should have actually, yeah, I definitely should have thrown that out before I end up attacking into everyone, since from memory, it works off of their maximum HP, if I'm not mistaken. Max HP, yeah. Oh well, that's a huge fumble on my part. There's one of the passives you can get where it gives you 50% lifesteal when using Pierce cards. I was really hoping that one would pop up, but it doesn't seem to be the case. God. Not looking great for us whatsoever. I mean, at least she'll end up being immortal if we can survive through this turn. And then with Molluscular being full health, we just have to pray that they continue to attack into Kizuna, and we can simply just abuse that immortality. Oh look, and here they go, starting to go for Dogado. Come on, Kizuna's 1 HP. Oh man, this is not happening for us. Let's see. 1, we'll go for the level 3 there, get the stats up, and then we'll go for another AoE. Perfect, hopefully that sends up lifesteal. Does she have any lifesteal at this point? No, she doesn't. Yeah, and level 3 still in the basic stats. Yes. Still not in a good spot. Didn't end up killing Dreyfus there, I was hoping it would. And then the ultimate. Sweet, so there it is. Now she's got her immortality. We just have to pray they keep attacking into her. Definitely glad I got the Molluscular pick there. Ended up working so well in our favor. 1, 2, and then why not? We'll just throw that out. Sweet, the ultimate should finish off here. No way it doesn't. Sweet. And getting our levels, I believe that should give us a little bit of HP as well. Man, we're gonna have to get to the shop and buy a heal by the looks of it. Increase shield heroes attack by 36%. Increase attributes, attack related stats by 5%. I think because we're going for, we're gonna pray and hope that we get a whole bunch of shield hero characters. This is gonna be our best bet. Another fight. Man, at this point, really can't take it. We're gonna go for the Awakening. Damn, we are not looking good for our first boss fight. Acquire / switch a hero. Ooh. Freya is looking really, really nice. And then, what was everything else here? Revive a dead hero, acquire a new passive. What are the passives looking like? Yeah. I wish I wasn't this low HP going into this one. Awaken tier. Is there no hero enhance +5? I can't really see what that one is either. I think we go ahead and get a new character. That way we can put her in the back. Sweet, and then we'll go by, move things around so that she has a little bit more of a chance. Sweet, got the heal here. How much is that going to do? Is that going to be 50%? Oh, sweet, that's making us look a whole lot better. Maybe I should have gone ahead and kept her in the front then. No, I still think I'm pretty happy with this decision. Running the full mono red team, even though we have the passive where we're supposed to be trying to use a full different type team. Getting to go first. I mean, us being red works out really well, at least in the type matchup side of things. Unless skills full HP, so we don't really need to worry about that. I'll go for this here. We can end up getting more of the stance cancel cards. We can merge those, try and get his ultimate, and just finish her off in one attack. Yeah, going red. So I think the way the bosses work is it's green, red, and then red for the final one as well. Can't get a Freya ultimate as of yet, but we'll definitely work on it. And that's gonna heal her up, isn't it? Yeah, this fight may end up lasting just a little bit. That'll maximize card draw, give us more chance to get the Freya ultimate. I'm hoping, is the Gerheed ultimate a damage dealing ultimate? I might see if I can quickly type that one up as well. Gerhard or Gerheed ultimate cancels buffs and stances on one enemy, inflicts damage equal to X, Y, or Z of attack. That's going for Dogito. I don't really mind if we end up losing Dogito. That'll be fine. That'll get us to get the Kizuna in the front. Dogito is going to be the first one to get subbed out anyways. Sorry, bro. Oh, actually. Definitely don't want to miss out on that Freya ultimate. Watch this be a boss that ends up having ultimate ceiling as well. Let's see it. Yeah, I ended up getting more dupes of Freya as well on these. Granted, it was only one dupe, but... Oh, what? Back to full HP? Is there something I missed? Was there a revive? Something? There's no way. Oh. Oh, man. I mean, at least Freya's patiencing. Let's go. End up killing Dogito. We'll have the Molescular passive kick in. Let's see, 1, 2, and 3. How much is death going to do at 1-6? Not enough is the answer. Bit of ruin damage. Oh man, okay. Maybe we might need to wait for Kizuna to come into the field. We can use her passive buff and then use the death ultimate. Might be our way to kill here. Oh no, we have the blue gem. Oh, that's right, we upgraded to 2-6. Still not as much damage. 1, 2, and then I'll go and get the lifesteal just for the Molescular ultimate. Stun for the turn. Dude, what am I thinking? I am actually throwing this so goddamn hard. Oh no. Oh man, Molescular will finish things off. We'll be alright. We can move on to the next floor with this god-awful team. Man, the character pools seem to be so much worse than they were in the previous ones. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. GG's, Molescular. Not doing anywhere near as much as I thought she would either. The cleave comes through for us. Oh man, I think I might just skip until we're done this fight. This is taking far too long. Kizuna in the field. Buff up our Freya and then make sure this one is finally done. Holy man, holy. But when it comes to content in this update, yeah, we had the Kyo boss, we have this new Labyrinth, which is apparently a lot easier, and seems to be a lot easier than the previous one. We've finished that Gerheed with little to no effort. Other than that, we've got our spin event, we've got the spin event, we've got the card event, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Does this give us a passive, anything like that, or is this just to the next floor? Ooh, rip. Revive a hero or ult levels. We don't really need Dogito. We'll go for this one here. go for the 3-6. It's going to be, that should end up saving us in the long run. Whereas not having Dogado going to kind of kill us in this one here. But yeah, there wasn't even a story or anything like that for Shield Hero, which I was actually going to, since I haven't seen the Shield Hero series. I've seen the first episode, so yeah, pretty much know nothing about it. But I was going to go ahead and do a video going through the story as kind of like a blind reaction, something like that. But there's no story, and even to my surprise, when going ahead and trying to level up the characters, get their passives, build the gear sets, you are them, the characters don't even have battles for their passives. You simply just unlock them. So I thought that was very weird, almost like a minimal effort collab, something like that, almost like a money grab. I'm not too sure if that's what they were going for or what they were going for with this one here, but I mean, I'm still having a whole lot of fun with the characters. I've been extremely impressed with how Naofumi and Raphtalia have been kind of showing in PvP. They're of course the only characters I've really showcased. I'd probably expect tomorrow's video or the next video to be a Philo showcase. Definitely excited to show her off there, and especially once I can start using her with Ludociel. Man, I use Ludociel alongside Naofumi and Raphtalia, and the amount of Ludociel cards I was getting, he was throwing those matches so hard. It was wild, man. I was so disappointed in him because I will always talk up Ludociel because he's still my favorite unit. He is such a good kit, or at least the idea behind his character is super, super fun. Nowadays he's just a passive demon, so hey, who knows? We need to get a new version of the Ludociel because I feel like it didn't release too much after the Fraudrin released, who's kind of that same kit, the whole whale thing, CC your opponent and do stonks damage. Man, at least we got Freya on this team. Freya low-key carrying. I may end up just keeping the Freya to the end there because having that death ultimate is going to be perfect for us. Increase increase Shield Heroes characters resistance by 47%. Increase their recovery rate by 155. That may be kind of good. Perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, I'm gonna go for the heal here. Once again, Dogado's not gonna be doing a crazy amount for us, and we don't need the CC up until that point, so we have quite a few more decisions to make until we really need it. Oh, Sigurd or Sariel? You don't really do an awful lot for the team. The Elena's instantly out of the question. Will Extort work really, really well here? Why not? I think I'm gonna go with Sigurd. Who cares? So Sigurd, and I suppose we'll keep her in the back, yeah. Kind of just hold her out until we go ahead and get that really good. We can also see if we can get a hero switch. Festival King, the Diane is a really, really nice pick as well. Or we could just go ahead and go for the... Is there more levels somewhere up here? Yeah, I think I might just go for the Awakening instead and we'll get the levels on that later path. We'll save our coins for when we can buy a really, really good hero or one of these Shield Hero characters. Grab this one here. That way, once again, we can try our chances at the character. If not, level up's going to be really, really important for us. I'm up against Giants here. Ooh, did I mess up having Freya? I probably could have swapped Freya out instead and we could have got double AoE value, but that's alright. 1, 2, and then I suppose we'll just attack into you. Are we going to have enough power to kind of finish things off here? Yeah, we're looking so much weaker. This second stage really picked up in difficulty from the first one. Flame card's still going to hold up good throughout the entire fight, and I could expect if we had the Kizuna in the front, her damage is going to drop off quite a bit from that first phase as well. Not only have the bosses or the enemies gotten a lot stronger, but the Pierce card ends up wearing down pretty quickly over time. I can at least get rid of that card there of yours. That'll be able to finish him off just fine, especially if these end up critting quite a bit, which he seems to be having quite a fun time critting. Must just be really low crit resistance on these guys. I feel like I probably could have killed this guy in the middle, but didn't want to risk it. I feel like you're a lot better doing the safer options in these, at least until you get up to the final boss fight, because sometimes they can end up stomping you so quickly that you've got to risk it just a little bit. Man, Freya's absolutely eating it right now. And then surely this... Or do we go full damage? Let's see what this can do for us. Do any of our characters have lifesteal at this point? Oh yeah, no, that's definitely going to kill. And he does have a little bit of lifesteal, perfect. Sweet, finish that one off. Hey, we are absolutely cruising through this, so not the greatest team, not the greatest passives, and we're doing just fine. Who knows, we're probably just going to end up getting to them on speed and getting absolutely flawed. New hero, and it is no one that we want. Okay, we're just gonna go for levels again. Keep going for levels. What will this put us to 50? Something along those lines? 43. Okay, so it's only 10 levels each time. I was hoping that was a little bit more. We have these rewards on the side here. Not bad in all honesty. I can definitely use some of those. The Super Awakening coins are such a big thing. Still have to go ahead and do all of Kizuna's Super Awakening, and she's still only at level 60, so I have to get her all the way up to 100 as well. Make her UR get. I don't have any UR stones, so I don't know what my chances are of getting that one done during the collab time. Throw these out separately. Why not? Might I had a better chance at killing the middle guy as well, just considering we're type disadvantage. One. Oh no, we're definitely gonna be able to finish him off. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's see, do I want to? Because I still have quite a bit until I can get the next character's Holy Relic. Who would you guys be more interested in seeing? Philo in PvP, or would you prefer to see the Kizuna? Because I know we could do either. Throw that one there. That'll be enough to get the ultimate, and then he can easily finish things off. And a lot of people saying they don't think these characters are going to last as long. I don't know. I see them all doing really, really well, especially considering how tanky and how well they do against the Barn team. The Barn team, if you can do good against the Barn team, it is a good look for you instantly. I know the two main characters are blue type, so they're going to have a lot easier time being type disadvantage against the team, but still haven't come up against any of the Brunhold teams whilst using Nafumi and that, so we'll see. We'll see how things go. But yeah, once again, super, super. I feel like I've said that a million times over, but they have been super fun to use. Come on. Got a heal or ult level. Why not, man? Go for the 4-6. This is gonna make Freya all the more important as we get to these final fights. A lot of passives as well. I don't think they were this generous with passives in the last one. I feel like every time I'd almost go up that left side, because if you didn't have the passives, you almost didn't stand a chance against the bosses. And majority of this time we're trying to stick to levels, and we're still doing really, really well in that sense. Put out the extort there. Everyone's seeming to be pretty topped off when it comes to health as well. Come on, man, surely you kill. Yeah, I wonder if there's going to be any new PvE content or anything like that in the second week, because I don't believe they teased at it, because usually when we get these collabs or anniversary stuff like that, in the section where you can kind of direct yourself to bosses, spin, wheel, all that stuff, they usually have stuff locked for later updates, but we didn't have anything like that, so who knows, they may just go ahead and stop it all. Like, this may be the content we're going to get over the 2 weeks, so who knows, maybe doing double videos over the first week is just going to make me absolutely struggle for videos on the second, but hey, I'm having a good time with the collabs, so I'm sure you guys are all having a good time as well. Hopefully you've gone ahead and actually pulled all of the Shield Hero characters. They're probably going to come back again, so there's a huge incentive to get them straight away, especially with the amount of crazy banners that are just around the corner, but who knows, especially with how much money I had to spend on Gamma 1 and 2 on Dokkan. Just a little bit drier when it comes to the wallet at this point. That's the only reason why I haven't gone ahead and purchased Kizuna's costumes, because I think the costumes you have from your characters transfer over, or it's something along those lines. Something transfers over to the dungeon here. Increase the hero's attack rate stats by 50% when an ally dies. Don't really want to increase pierce rate. Increase pierce rate by 20% for each orb in the hero's ultimate move gauge. Increased by an additional if it's completely filled. When an ally dies, that's really good, but at the same time, I don't know, I feel like that's going to be helpful for us. What is the passives we can get from here? Oh, heals. Okay, never mind. Buy switch hero. Still no. Howling Gothar is kind of nice. Oh, the goat, Captain Meliodas. Acquire new passive. None of those are super, super valuable. We'll go cancel. I keep trying to press that one on the top right there, as you guys obviously just saw. Why not? Go find this one here. We have a bit of coin to spend, so why not? All of our characters are UR now. Select a hero to revive. Nah, I'll pass, thanks. And then we can heal everyone straight back to full HP. Sweet, do we have enough to... We do have enough to out-CC this boss. Perfect. Man, let's give a Freya combo doing work right here. Going to be, what, type neutral against this boss? Oh no, type advantage, okay. I think we're just going to continue going for the same play here. I could have probably have held on to the cleave card, just in case. Oh wow, they're tanky. This isn't the one with the heal though, I don't believe. This is the one with the dual damage card. Actually, I think this one has attack disable. So we could be in a bit of trouble there, since we've gone ahead and used our debuff card turn 1. And other than that, we don't really have any debuff cards, other than the lifesteal one. If Glock's could just keep going for Freya, that'd be perfect. We can once again abuse the Molluscular passive. There's the attack disable we were worried about. 1, 2, and 3, I guess. We don't really need his cards if this is going to keep happening. Really want to have them extorted on the turn where the ultimate's coming out, though. Is Glock's ultimate AoE, or is it a single target? Oh, I guess we're going to see. It's single target. Okay, sweet. Ended up tanking that one. That's exactly what we want. Keep trying to kill Freya. I promise you, it's not going to happen. Oh, wow. Even surviving this time. Are we going to get a good amount of lifesteal from the ulti here? I really hope so. We haven't got a crazy amount of awakening though, so it's probably going to be at a really low percentage. And then the second proc. Oh, look at that, man. We are working wonders with this team. We don't even need the shield hero characters, not gonna lie. Because yeah, I heard people were saying all of these were broken. Haven't seen Philo or anything like that. And here we go, onto the final floor. Proceed. What are things looking like? Oh my god. Visual overlay. And this one has a really long floor as well, jeez. Hold on. Team Melee. I feel like Sigurd's really good, but Team Melee is just busted in the sense that if we're spamming single target cards, the defense boost we can get is going to be enough to just carry us. Here we go, 5, 6 as well. Still, the second part of the death effect only gives 70%. Instead of 6-6 giving 100%, so we still definitely want to get him to 6-6 before we get to the boss fight. I still feel like as long as there isn't any damage cap, anything like that, it should be fine. The 70% should be enough to finish things off anyways. No way do we go ahead and get through this in our first attempt as well. I feel like this here, that should be able to get rid of him. That'll remove us having to tank some of the hits. And then we can see the Pierce card from Melee. I was saying that the Pierce cards are probably going to get considerably weaker in these final phases. Actually, we did have that Pierce passive that we picked up earlier, did we not? May that have been a big brain play? Who knows? And then getting the level 2 Pierce card here. Yeah, Team Melee was definitely a decision, bro. Gets to get out of here. He wasn't doing anything good for us. Yeah. I mean, I was pretty much talking Sigurd up the entire time until Team Melee came into the question. He was good, but we've got a whole lot better now. And I was talking about the damage reduction passive. Surely the double AoE just kills everyone. Yeah, I thought it would. Team Melee's that guy. Then on to the next phase. Do we end up holding Molluscular for the whole thing as well? This could just be our strat for the rest of the fight. And this is a million times easier than that first one. I'm definitely glad they did that. Increase allies crit chance by 30, restores HP by 50% of damage dealt to enemy when a skill charge effect when not using charge effect. Decrease all enemies attacked by 7% for each ally on the battlefield. Crit chance or... Yeah, I think this might be better. Why not? And then yeah, we're gonna get everyone to 6-6. Perfect, so we don't have to worry about ult levels for the rest of the fight here. Still level 60. What is this one here? Do we even really want to... Oh, there's not even the option to go for heroes. What's our enhancement looking like? We can still get quite a few more enhancements, and we're definitely going to get those in the later phases since it's that our ult levels are already maxed out. So we'll go for the levels, get everyone to 82. We are looking really, really clean for this one. Take this one here. We definitely had one of those previous things being the Pierce one. Yeah, increase Pierce rate by 20% for each orb in the hero's ultimate move gauge. I mean, this has definitely been a lot slower video. It is so late at this point. I'm so tired. So sorry if I'm at a complete lack of words. If I had good enough internet to live stream, I feel like this would be the absolute perfect content to go and do that for. I really wish I could go ahead and live stream, especially with Australia being such a bad time zone. I'd have to live stream at night pretty much all the time, and that usually ends up being a lot better for you guys. So it would end up working being just fine, but my upload speed, it doesn't work, man. It takes long enough to upload videos, let alone to go ahead and live stream, but who knows, maybe internet gets fixed one day, something like that. I would be more than happy to try and do that, be able to interact a little bit more with you guys. Let's see, and that should kill off the Hendrickson. I'm using that melee card there because I feel like that'll be enough to kind of seal the oh, no, he's tanky. Ah, we're just gonna miss out on this. I'm gonna feel mad stupid. No, never mind, Frey's good. Yeah, and I mean, we're just killing everything so quickly that it doesn't really matter that we don't have any really good lifesteal. And even if Monspeed has really good, as long as he doesn't go for Molescular first, we can just kill with one of the other heroes. And if he does go for Molescular first, that's fine, because she doesn't have a crazy amount of good damage cards, good stats, anything like that. We're getting a lot of these materials though. The stuff to purchase, I'm definitely glad we've been choosing the shop. A lot of these other ones. Increase allies' basic stats by 30% if the hero uses a buff. Cancel. No. Increase damage dealt by skills with the lifesteal effect. No. Increase damage dealt with the rupture. None of these are useful to me. No one has rupture. I suppose Molescular has lifesteal. Her ultimate has lifesteal. Increase basic stats if the hero uses a buff cancel skill to remove an enemy's buff. He has stance cancel, so I don't think that's any good either. This is the only thing we're even going to get value out of, even though it's near to none. So everyone max regular awakened. We can take this one here. Sweet, so now we're looking at Super Awakening and finishing everyone to level 100. Man, this is actually really enjoyable. Last time around, I remember trying so many times to actually record the video and get it live for the... I wasn't even going to actually... what's the word? It was going to be a voiceover because it was taking me that many attempts. I was honestly getting frustrated with how the first one was going, so I was just talking with friends in Discord, and then eventually when I finally got the good run, I'd voice over it, explain my thoughts, that stuff, what I thought of the event, but I just never ended up getting around to actually finishing it off. Oh, come on, man. Just missing out with the PS card. Yeah, never finished that one off. Being able to clear event is a lot more enjoyable than not being able to clear event, even if we are just absolutely steamrolling it. 1, 2, and then 3. I'm sure, right? With the damage we'll get from the cleave effect, even attacking into a blue unit, this should be good to go, with all the buffs Melee has. What are the chances, bro, that we got Melee? Yeah. God damn. Especially with us getting a fest within the next month or two, I hope they're at Melee standards, or even better. If we would have a character stronger than Team Melee, I would love that. Or us to even get a new Vital Dark type unit. Increase Goddess allies basic stats by 10, not going to use that. Or Fairy. Remove the hero's debuff, fully heals their HP, and increase... Oh, we got some Rugal kind of passive. I love that. What's this? Is this a heal? Oh no, it's not. Sweet. Go for that one instead then. Oh, I should have gone ahead and checked the fights above that, because the thing on the right could have been really good and we've just completely missed out on it. Could have kind of thrown there. Although us having that healing thing, I feel like it's going to end up being an absolute lifesaver. Get rid of the bro with the debuff card. We don't want to be dealing with any poison, anything like that. Poison, infected probably. Oh, not infected, sorry. What is the one that the blue demon Meliodas has? Let's see, demon Meliodas. He has a corrosion is the one I'm looking for. That'll just be the debuff that end up doing the most to us, just because everyone's at the tippity top of their HP. Keep attacking to Molescular, that's fine. We'll go 1, 2, and 3. God damn it. I mean, other than that, who would we get if we were to have a Shield Hero rerun? Because once again, I haven't seen any of Shield Heroes, so are there any cool characters? I tried looking up photos and characters from Rising of the Shield Hero, and no one really stood out to me. Unfortunately, if we were to get a Slime rerun, which we've already had the Slime rerun, so we're not getting any of the characters that I was really hoping we'd get for the rerun, but that's alright, man. Yeah, if I had gone for that right path, we could have gotten the last bit of awakening that we needed. That's on me there. I mean, we can still got this one here. We'll have another chance to get a good hero. We could potentially replace Kizuna in the back, and then we can still go ahead and get that final awakening at the end there. I mean, regardless, we would have only gotten 1 awakening, so it's fine, it's fine. I didn't end up throwing in that hard. Oh, full demon team. And when are we going to get characters like the Cusack here? And we also have the full demon Monspeed and Derriere. Their name escapes me at this point, but really love to see them in the game as well. See if we can get rid of Chandler turn 1. At disadvantage, surely, right? Oh wow, they're getting even tankier once again. I'm kind of scared for this Monspeed fight, not gonna lie. even though I feel like we've built ourselves up a pretty strong team, a decently strong team, and some decently strong passives, we could just end up getting stomped and have to go through all of this again. At least the first floor was super quick. The second floor was pretty quick as well. I just feel like there was plenty of fights to do in this final one. How much damage did Freya end up taking there? Oh, wow. Team Melee, you're alright, bro? Okay, so we'll get Freya ultimate. Death at 6-6. We'll literally just be able to finish this entire event off. We'll just full spam into Chandler, that'll remove some of his attacks and we'll be good to go. As long as you don't take too much more damage in this final one. Even if Team Melee or someone ends up having to proc the Molescular passive, we can end up using the shop at the end to kind of revive someone, or at least fully heal them in that sense because they wouldn't have died. Sweet, there we go. One tap Estarossa. You missed out? Oh no. I mean, the Mon Speed isn't going to be attacking into us anyways, but I can't believe I let that happen. I expected 6-6 death to just insta one tap. And I mean, it almost did, but oh well. He's not gonna get the drop on us. It also gives us a chance to lifesteal a little bit with Trader Melee. Yeah, I was hoping he'd be able to get the second attack out, but does way too much damage. Crit chance is way too high as well. More of these materials. It's a shame the regular rewards aren't a little bit better. Increase allies attack by 5% defense and HP. Why not? We're kind of going for a suicide team with Molescular, so we'll go with that there. Check out the characters. Everyone there is completely useless. If I go for alt level, what's going to happen? There you go. It does nothing. Damn. Okay. We'll do this here. Everyone is 98. And then... oh, and then here's where all the Shield Hero characters pop up. Screw you guys. I didn't even want any of the Shield Hero characters at this point. We will go for the Awakening. Sweet, that ended up working out really well for us. So pretty much full level 100 team. We've got all our passives. And do we end up going for... I believe the CC was in the blue there, so we should be just fine to start off against Mon Speed here. Was I correct? Okay, I'm guessing 120 must be the cut, because there's no way they'd make it 100,000 CC, because we were 100,000 CC back at the start of the third floor. And then we'll go for Trader Melee. We end up getting really, really good card draw here. Probably the best card draw we could have gotten for this fight. He is tanky. Real tanky as expected. Team Melee do a lot of damage maybe? And if this fight goes on long enough, we may get to the point where we can get the Molescular ultimate, see the extra 150% damage, something like that for the lifesteal. Oh, and he ends up going for Molescular. That's not what we wanted. I was kind of hoping he'd just do the dumb thing and attack one of our other characters and just let them be immortal for 3 turns or so. Ah, well, that's alright. We can pass on that one. I think the Mon Speed ultimate is AoE. That could be a little bit of a problem. Red Mon Speed ultimate removes stances from all enemies and inflicts damage equal to 280% of attack. Applies 2 ignites. So on all enemies. I mean, I'm glad we didn't use Nafumi then, because that would have removed his stance and we could be taking a lot more than we are at this point. Oh, and having a look at his health, we have completely gone ahead and wiped this one. I mean, I feel wrong if I don't go ahead and give the victory screen to Freya. He's been there pretty much since the beginning. He's the OG of this run. I think we did actually have Molescular beforehand, but Freya's put in absolute work for this one, so I'm more than happy to go ahead and give him the victory screen. But wow, that was a lot of fun. Rising of the Shield Hero, Labyrinth, so much better. Perfect improvements from the last time. This is actually an event I'd want to go ahead and rerun multiple times to try out different teams, all that kind of stuff. So great job, now Marble, on that one. It's not often that they go ahead and actually improve parts of their game, but I'd say they've gone ahead and done it on this one. But there we go. That just about does it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If so, please hit the like button, subscribe. Really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.